Dangerous Dame in the house. We just heard from his brand new album Same Old Dame, which is selling like hotcakes all around the Bay Area in record stores. We listened to the Oaktown Funk featuring Sugar Ray Howell singing in there, and just about every major rapper. There was Spice One, Father Dom, Richie Rich, Ant Banks, but no Too Short. It was Too Short oddly missing. What happened? What happened?
He was supposed to be on there, but
you say he's in the house. It's like on the Ice Cube record. He goes, "Yeah, Too Short's here."
Yeah, we gave him his props. His props.
So tell us now. You've been around for quite a while, from way back in the day, and you know me. I've been following you from the early day when it was tapes only.
You follow me, since I got on into the business, into the mainstream a little something. But it was like 4 years before that, so it's been about 8 years now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think what we should play next is the song The Same Old Dame when we get to, because that, of all songs, just tells your whole story. For people who don't know, like you've had your ups and downs. You started out local, you got hooked up with Atlantic, who treated you really badly.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that. What happened?
Basically, I got on that label thinking I was about to blow up, and flirted out.
And this is after the song we're hearing in the background, the instrumental I Call Your Name was like a huge hit locally.
Yeah, a huge hit locally, and they signed me upon that song. And they redropped it, but they didn't give it no kind of extra push. And then they dropped the album, didn't give it no push. Dropped one video, no push, no kind of love at all. So I just went over I stayed with TCAP, but we got stronger. That's about it. We just got stronger.
And now you're on this, and this album is produced by Ant Banks.
Yeah.
So it's got that sound. Are you happy with it?
Oh yeah, I'm totally satisfied with this. The best album I feel I've came up with since the Oaktown album.
Yeah, and that was a good one. And in the different songs, you deal with a lot of things. You know the rules. You talk about a rapper. You want to say who that is?
I'm talking about that rapper,
Fred,
that thinks that it's not a particular rapper. It's just that rapper that thinks that he's got the flow and he's got the formula, but he don't. I'm showing him what's the formula. I'm showing him that I'm a versatile rapper. I can hit you at this angle, that angle, this angle, whatever angle I want to hit you at, I'm coming, So that's basically what I'm just trying to let him know. It's just a song to prove my rapmanship. That's about it.
Yeah, and then you talk about Sinead, not the bald-headed Irish singer, as you say, but Sinead, a girl who gives guys AIDS to get back at them, right?
Uh-huh.
How did the inspiration for that one come around?
I just wanted to come up with a story about AIDS awareness, but I wanted to sneak it on them. I didn't want to do it the way everybody else did, so I figured I thought of a girl that I knew back in junior high school, but she didn't have the AIDS or nothing, but I thought of her, and I used her as changed her name, used her as the whole little get up, and then, put my own little ending to it, saying she gave him the AIDS and stuff. But she's just somebody that I knew. I never see her no more.
Because when you hear the song for the first time, you're not sure what it's about, and then it kind of works into it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the way you do it. You don't hit people over the head with it. Also, too, what I like about Stay With Me, which is going to be the first single, it's a love rap. Now, personally, I hate ballads, and I hate love rap. However, with you, I Call Your Name and also Stay With Me, it's kind of similar insofar as, even though it's still hard, I mean, you still have the street feel, but yet it's a love one.
Yeah.
How do you manage to do that, keep that balance?
It's hard. I just basically want to keep coming with the love stuff, but I don't want to be too soft, because I see people down in those type of videos. I won't say no names, but there's a lot of rappers who drop the love ballads, and people just, that's weak. I wanted to bring something hard, and it's hard, but I kind of I get it all, I do it all in sync in the end. Sometimes it seems like it's not coming together, but in the end it all gets in sync, and then I got the product. I really don't know how I come up with it. I just bust my brain till I finish.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And you sing also a lot about Oakland, or you rap rather about Oakland, your city, the city of funk for the trunk.
Funk. Yeah. Started out from short, and I like to talk about Oakland a lot because we are underrated. We've been underrated ever since the A's, the Warriors, but when the Raiders was here, we had that clout. But then, the A's was kind of weak, but then they started bubbling, getting stronger. Warriors got stronger. It's like everything is happening in Oakland now. A lot of rap acts coming out. I kind of hate the fact that I'm not putting down Hammer, but the fact that people like his kind of talent got seen first on a nationwide, on a worldwide level. You know, I kind of hate that got out there before the Too Short sound and this Oakland funk, because this is the real ghetto. This is what we used to hear when we was growing up, getting whooped by our mothers and stuff. This is the ghetto sound we heard, and that's what we make. And we kind of want that to be out there, so that's why I kind of stress Oakland a lot in my stuff.
Now, people who get the tape, like they live, say, in Louisiana or New York or whatever, you think even though they've never been to Oakland, that they can still get into the music?
Definitely, it's the same.
Like when you're thinking about the Flatlands?
Yeah, it's the same people. I went to South Park, Texas. It's the same as out here. It's like family, you know. So
actually, you know, the song Flatland is kind of, when you think about it, it's the same theme as Just Like Compton by Quick, isn't it? Because you talk about flatlands in different cities, don't you?
Yeah, in a way, but I'm talking about basically the flatlands of Oakland, but I give a dedication to the other cities. But I made that album. This album is just now released, but it's a year old. It was finished last November, I think.
I know, because you sing about it's 1991. I'm like, wait a minute, it's 1992. Which happens a lot. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about doing a freestyle right now. How do you feel about that?
I could do a little something.
Okay, let's take down the beat.
You don't mind if a cuss word slip out?
Well, I sort of do. What curse word? Try not to. Like, go.
All right, I'll try not.
I personally don't mind. It's just the FCC does.
All right. What's the word? Now tell me what the people want to talk about. Trapped in the house like a mouse, so I'm walking outside to get into my ride. They say the dame is reaching cause I'm reaching for the sky. Here I come, so don't you get comfortable, homie. Company is coming at the top, I heard it's lonely. So I'll be there to share your riches, but not your bitches, cause they IDs are too vicious. They say the dame ain't raw, man, but look, I'm rawer than a steak uncooked, you little crooks. Just because my raps ain't so deep, you gotta figure me out. If I did that, my fans would be kicking me out. So you can stay complicated and call me sloppy. I bet your album wouldn't even sell a damn copy. They say the West is whack, so I attack them. I must confess that most of the West are going platinum, so you better learn to deal with it with the cleverness. Rappers from the East are always talking about togetherness. You better learn. Ooh, I kind of fell off, but now
that's cool.
I think I get the point.
Dangerous Dame in the house, straight out of Oakland, California.
What's up, everybody? Dangerous Dame is back. Dangerous with a funky new track. Dangerous title, Living in the City of Macks. Dangerous. But before I get started, dangerous, I want to make it my job. Dangerous to let y'all know. Dangerous, this is dedicated to Little Rob. Dangerous, living in the city of Macks. You can't be joking. The city is called Oakland, Dame. And I'm one of the Macks, making music, cutting funky tracks on wax. You said I couldn't do it, but man, I did it anyway. You wanna battle me? Hey, I'll battle any day, in any hour, any minute, any second, in any album, any single, any record. Cause what I'm saying is this, I rock you anytime. I make you suffer when I bust a funky dope rhyme. I'm not your average everyday type of rapper. I beat you down and run you over like a tractor, and keep going, showing that I'm the real thing. I'm not soft, step off, I don't sing. Not saying singing is soft, but soft is for people who sing. And no, it's not a prejudice thing, it's just a saying that's said by the one who said it with game. From the D to the A-N-G-E-R-O-U-S, dame. Now I spelled it again, but in a different type of pattern. And when you say that it's dope, it's kinda flattering. But I don't frown and put my nose up and ignore it. I crack a smile and say thanks, cause hey, I'm all for it. But when a sucker tries to play me for a dum-dum, I have to let him know exactly where I'm coming from. Coming straight from Oakland. 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 This is the national anthem of the city we call Oakland. I made it for the trunks to bump when you're rolling. So keep it in mind to play it loud on the strip. And when you hear it, you flip because it's straight on the Mac tip. Zeniths and Bowls, I suppose, are still popping. Zapcos are rocking. Drop tops are dropping. Squatting. Smoke smoking it up, plus the dipping with cougars and chefs and all the cars that they be flipping. But listen, it's nothing but an everyday thing in the Oakland, California, which is home of the Dame. And if you peep it, Oakland is packed to the bone with the hammers, the shorts, and the Tony tones and the Dame. Another name to add to the pile from the O, and don't you know I'm doing it Oakland style with a smile. But under the smile is a straight face. So punk it out of pocket, I don't put him in place. I just wait and hit him with a T-cap rhyme on a record, make him respected, selected, and feel neglected. So check it, cause murdering suckers might be hectic. So I just make them mad with the sales of my record. It's kinda simple, but then again it works like a charm. Never violent, cause peace never did me no harm. Number one was my Oak Town, but this is the new track, the sequel. Living in the city of Macks. Dangerous. Straight from Oakland. Number one was my Oak Town, but this is a new track, the sequel. Living in the city of Macks. MC having a straight, coming straight from Oakland.